Tonight kicks off the opening night of men's and women's high school basketball playoffs across this state. We've got some final scores into the newsroom tonight. Let's check on the guys' side first. New Hanover is the top seed in 4A. They won easily over Rollsville in the opening game. Hoggard moved on to the second round, but Ashley saw their season come to an end, losing to Garner. West Brunswick upset in the 3A playoffs as well. While in 2A, West Bladen won their opening round game, while Heidi Trask lost on the road to South Granville. Go over on the women's side now, some final scores in 4A. Winners included the top seeds from Hoggard, Lady Vikings winning, along with Laney, Topsail, and New Hanover, all winners tonight in 4A. West Brunswick and South Brunswick both came up short on their 3A playoff games.